Moviepilot. Ich stehe hier vor dem Berliner Hotel Adlon für euch. Ich werde gleich Michael Williams interviewen zu My Week with Marilyn. Bin mal ganz gespannt, was sie zu sagen hat.
Gentlemen, es ist mir eine besondere Freude, Ihnen eine Frau vorzustellen, die niemandem mehr vorgestellt werden muss. Eine große Schauspielerin, die zum ersten Mal in London ist.
Marilyn, ist es wahr, dass Sie im Bett nichts weiter tragen als Parfum?
Da wir in England sind, würde ich sagen, ich schlafe in nichts weiter als in Yardley's Lavender.
The movie is about a time when Marilyn Monroe came to London to make a movie called Prince and the Showgirl with Laurence Olivier. And while on set, she met the third assistant director, a young man named Colin Clark. And they spent 6 weeks together making this movie, but they spent one magical week, one charmed week, which Colin Clark wrote about in his journals and then published after her death.
Would you say the pressure was really high for you when you thought about if you would want to play this role or not?
You know, I think it's always high. I think because the pressure comes from me, comes from inside, and so the most intense pressure comes from me, and it's there no matter what the role is, no matter if it's a famous name like Marilyn Monroe or somebody that nobody's heard of because they're just a character on a page, an invention of an author, of a writer, of an actor.
Überraschung!
Komm zurück! Colin!
Ich hab was im Auge.
Ich kann nicht sehen. Legen Sie bloß Ihr Herz nicht so sehr an diese Frau.
Are there any roles in your career that you were scared of, or that you felt a high pressure like that?
Any roles? Every single one. Absolutely every single one, no matter how big or how small, how successful the movie or what a failure the movie. Every role for me carries the same importance, the same desire to live up to my own expectations, to do justice to the piece of material, to the director, to the crew, and ultimately to the character. And sometimes, sometimes I fail, sometimes I succeed, but I always put the same amount of effort into it.
Diese Geschichte erzählt von einem Wunder.
Miss Monroe,
Marilyn ist noch nicht fertig. Entschuldigung, ich sehe furchtbar aus.
Von ein paar Tagen in meinem Leben, in denen ein Traum wahr wurde.
Haben Sie Angst vor mir, Colin?
Nein.
Gut, denn ich mag Sie.
What are you currently working on?
Nothing. I'm currently looking forward to a little bit of time off. Nothing decisive or huge. Just a little breather. I think it's one of the great things about this job. One of the reasons that I still really love to do it is that you work for you have an intense burst of time where you're working very, very hard, and then you should have just as an intense time off, so that you can sort of repair and recharge and get interested in life again.
Are there any directors or roles that you dream of, or a director that has always inspired you and you haven't worked with them yet?
I mean, the first one that comes to mind is somebody are two people that I have worked with. Although the one that I haven't worked with, who I would love to, is Lynn Ramsey. And then I think of Charlie Kaufman, who I worked with once, but once wasn't enough. What a man, what a mind, what an original. And the other is Kelly Reichardt, who I've worked with before, but I hope to work with until the day I die.
Do you generally watch a lot of movies, and what are your favorite movies?
What do I watch? I mean, in all honesty, I watch a lot of kids' movies. And I enjoy them. I've seen Rango, I have seen Puss in Boots, all fine entertainment. I'm always, Princess and the Frog? Oh, I don't know what it is about those cartoons, but every single one I cry. Every single one. More so than in real human drama. For some reason it's harder for that to really get me. But these cartoons, boy, and I never leave with a dry eye. I'm always trying to sort of hide my crying from my daughter.
Wie mag es wohl sein, wenn man die berühmteste Frau der Welt ist?
Du kannst damit aufhören. Vergiss Marilyn Monroe. Vergiss Hollywood. Das ist alles hinter dir.
So ihr Lieben, ich hoffe, das Interview hat euch gefallen. Wenn ihr Lust auf den Film bekommen habt, My Week with Marilyn startet am 19. April in unseren Kinos.